As you can see, me and Karen have been in rehearsals for 5 weeks. So this is my story. Mine's is rather short and you need your tea break. So, a bad man hurt me when I was young. He made me feel it was my fault. And he kept hurting me. So I lived a life where, you know, people would be like, oh, that wee lassie, she's really pretty. No, I wasn't. I was traumatized, beyond traumatized. I knew how to love, and I knew how to love deep and hard. That's all I wanted back. But throughout my whole adult life, I tried to heal. I tried to heal the pain that I felt, the trauma. You know, I had triggers. There was moments where, you know, I'd be fine, and then I'd speak to somebody, and then back to that child, to that broken child. So, many treatments later, many therapy, nothing would work. And I heard this story one time that you could go back and heal your inner child. So I stepped back and I looked at myself and I thought, maybe I've not healed the adult. I'm the adult carrying the pain. Perhaps I need to go back and heal the inner child. And that's exactly what I did. Oh, it took me several years to do this. I'm not going to bore you with the story, but I wrote a beautiful poem. And I'd like to share that poem with you today. And Karen will introduce that poem.
Poem Lorraine wrote. It's called The Green Dress.
I saw her sitting out the front on her own. I went back to heal her. She knew I was there. She wouldn't turn round. Why won't you look at me? Still. Silence. Scared. No one cared.
Why didn't you protect me? Why did you leave me here?
She said. I gasped a heartbeat of air that travelled through my every inch of despair. I cried and cried.
You weren't there. Why did you not protect me? I let out my fear when I cry. I was not safe sitting there.
I know. That's why I've came back. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to let go of the trauma, the pain. She never looked at me. She did, however, show me she cared just by being there. I visited her again and again and again. She never looked round, but she did show me she cared. When I went back, there was something different about her. She had a green dress on, but I never had a green dress. I went back several times to tell her, I love you. I love you. I love you. She never looked round, but I heard her say,
all the times you visited me healed my broken soul from the pain I felt when I was 7 years old. I was so scared to turn around, so I wore the green dress to let you know I'd healed from the trauma,
from the pain, from the fear. I cried my final tear as I watched my childhood self. I cried my final tear as I looked at my childhood self. I watched as I set myself free from the broken 7-year-old me. I watched as I set myself free from the broken 7-year-old me. Thank you. Thank you.